Thank you for watching the Animal One Guys YouTube channel. If you like this video, please leave a like and leave me a comment. And if you like a lot of my content, please subscribe and hit the bell icon if you want to get notified every time I post a new video. Thanks, guys. Hi, everybody. So, reptile rescue family members, everyone. I want to show you guys how to syringe feed a lizard that is not a bearded dragon. So I don't have a sick lizard, but that's okay because when you guys are syringe feeding, here's the syringe, here's the lizard. It's 1 milliliter of ReptiBoost. When you guys are syringe feeding, your lizard is going to start weak, but then he's getting mad. He's opening his mouth. Your lizard is going to start weak, but then eventually he's going to get stronger, right? And I've shown you guys syringe feeding on a bearded dragon before, but not all owners just have bearded dragons. Sometimes they have long and skinny lizards like this. This is a green basilisk. He's extremely healthy. He's got a nice long tail. He's an adult. It's fine. But he's acting limp, right? He's acting dead. His eyes are closed. He's not dead, and I'll show you. He's just not happy. You know when you walk in and your lizard doesn't want to deal with you and it just shuts its eyes and it plays dead. That's pretty normal. Most skinny lizards, you can touch them on the top of their head and they'll do that. Very defensive, right? Now we want that to happen actually, and this is a key with basilisks, is you can rub them to get them to open their mouth, and that's good. Now, same thing like a bearded dragon. They have a trachea, their glottis, it's located about here on the bottom of their mouth. That's their windpipe. We don't want any of this to get in their windpipe. Unlike a bearded dragon, because these guys are so long and skinny, we don't have to go just to the side. We can insert this in the middle. We can hug the top of the mouth, and we can drop down to right about here. This is going to go in pretty far, but it's going to pass their windpipe, and then this is just going to slowly, here's the key thing, to do it slowly. You don't want them to throw up. It's going to slowly just go right into their stomach. It's going to go right down, and their stomach is right about here. So it's all good. You do want to make sure that you aspirate the syringe, when you do it, because you don't want air in there. It's not a huge deal. If there's little air pockets, sometimes your guys just burp. The reason why you go deep enough is because they can fill up their little gullet here. And if you really piss them off while you're doing this, once you're done and you think you're done, they'll just spit everything up because it's in their mouth. Because remember, in the wild, they're going to fill up kind of their gullet, wait until they see it's clear, and eat. And if they see it's not clear, they're going to spit everything out because they don't want to have food in their stomach. It weighs them down if they have to run away. So they'll scavenge, they'll eat a bunch of insects, fill up their mouth, look around, make sure they're in a safe place to digest and not have to worry about it. So we're going to watch the process. So open the mouth with touching the top of the head. Come on, don't make me a liar here, okay? Oh, and another key thing, though. I'm holding him like this because you want gravity to assist you, right? You want food to go down. You want everything to go down. But I'm not squeezing him. These are all loose. They're just sustaining him because you don't want to be squeezing the stomach if you're going to put food in the stomach. So he's really just supported here, okay? Hopefully he hasn't gone to bed. Let's wake him up a little bit. Yeah, there he comes. Hi. We have to put some food in. So we're going to go in. He's going to clamp down. That way he knows what's happening. I'm going to let him do that. I'm going to let him get away with it. Okay. Then, hey, come on. Now that he knows what's happening, because guys, when you feed a dying reptile that you bring back, when they're weak and dying, they're going to sit there and let you do it. What happens when they're getting their strength back? This is what you need to see, and then you need to do this because you need to be continuing. So they're not going to be weak and on death's door every time. Or what if I had to give this guy Baytril or some other ivermectin, something like that, fendobendazole, something to deworm. So they're not always going to be these weak lizards. So holding the head now with the left and right to keep basically like a C-spine. I'm going to keep the thing straight, and I'm going to feed in like this with this finger up near the top. If you're new to this, you don't have to fill the syringe up as much because then the shaft won't be as long. All right, open up your mouth. Very good. And make sure when we put this in, we're going to watch to see it stimulate. Okay, the swallow. So now I'm in, and now I'm just going to go down, and now I'm in. And as soon as I start going slow, which is I'm doing right now, he's going to stop resisting. You see the syringes are now. It's done. I'm not going to pull it out yet. I'm going to slowly back it up because I don't want him to spit everything up. There we go. Did you see that swallow? Did you see that gulp? Hopefully you did. So now I know stuff is going into his stomach. I'm going to massage the bottom. And look at that. Fully out. I'm going to move it to the side. I'm still going to keep him up. I don't want him to spit anything up. And I'm going to touch the bottom of the throat here. This can stimulate swallowing. He is so mad. But that's okay. Now, again, he's pissed. They're going to dangle like this. They're going to pretend like they're dead. He's not dead. I'm not going to shake him around like crazy because he just ate. But you want to make sure he's alive. What if you fed Baytril or something like that, and you got to make sure he's alive and he takes it? So same thing, even though we see I feel him breathing, obviously, but it could be harder to see, and we see him gulping. I'm going to come to the top of the head. Look at that. Oh, you're alive, but you don't want to be alive. That's it. Nice and simple. Then I'll just put him on the basking spot. But hopefully you guys noticed how deep this went in. Now, if he was sick, I'd put him underneath his basking spot. That way he could get hot and he could absorb this. I'm just going to release him into the tank. And he's going to go on his merry way. Yeah, but nice and simple. He was fed. I'm going to hold him like this. I'm going to turn him down. He's still pissed at me, and now he's starting to resist a little bit. But that's okay. So hopefully this helped you guys. Yeah, you're not going to bite me. You don't even want to look at me anymore. You won't even look at me. Now, hopefully this has helped you guys out. Take care, everybody. Thank you guys for supporting my reptile rescue family.